Welcome everyone to the July 31st, 2025 meeting of the Delaware County Board of Commissioners. Would you please join me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. I'm Barb Lewis, President of the Board. To my left is Vice President Jeff Benton. To my right, fellow Commissioner Gary Merrill, our Administrator Tracy Davies, our Deputy Administrator Don Houston, and our Deputy Administrator and General Counsel Eric Hostetler. And we have Brandy Wilson and Jennifer Walraven, who are our clerks. We can begin.
Resolution number 25-573, in the matter of approving electronic record of proceedings from regular meeting held July 28th, 2025.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 25-573. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
We do not have any public comment today, so that brings us to item number 3, resolution number 25-574, in the matter of approving purchase orders and announced certificates and payments of warrants in batch number CM APR 0730 and memo transfers in batch number MT APR 0730.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 25-574. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Resolution number 25-575, in the matter of approving the national opioid settlements with various pharmaceutical manufacturers and authorizing the county administrator to sign participation forms for the settlements.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Good morning, Eric Hostetler, General Counsel. The next two resolutions involve the national opioid litigation that's ongoing. And there are a series of various pharmaceutical manufacturers who have entered into settlements. They've been approved by state of Ohio, and we are being asked to sign participation forms for those settlements. And then the next item relates to the new plan for the Purdue bankruptcy and involving a settlement agreement with the Sackler family. And I'm happy to answer any questions you might have about any of these matters.
I just received a notice of the hearing. That's for Purdue. Okay.
Yeah. Do we have any idea of the distribution?
So we only know our percentage, but we won't know those actual dollar amounts until the whole settlement process is finalized.
Good.
Any guesses on when that might be?
No.
Okay, I thought that was, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that
Litigation.
was the answer. I know. Okay. Any other questions? Vote, please.
Vote on motion 25-575. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Resolution number 25-576, in the matter of approving voting instructions for the approval of the 13th amended joint Chapter 11 plan of reorganization of Purdue Pharma LP and its affiliated debtors in case number 1923649 before the United States Bankruptcy Court, Southern District of New York.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
And as mentioned, this is for the Purdue bankruptcy settlement. If you recall, there was a previous plan that was approved, and it was actually overturned on appeal. And this has gone back through that process. And so this will allow the county administrator to approve, vote for the plan, and then also approve the settlement agreement.
Okay. Vote, please.
Vote on motion 25-576. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
For item number 6 this morning, we have Aaron Rittenhouse, the Director of Business Development with GRP. This is this morning. And this, there he is. I'm sorry, I didn't see the other person there. Mr. Lepil, from Vice President of Finance from Administration from Ohio Westland, is also here.
All right. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning. Aaron Rittenhouse with GRP Wegman. Thank you for taking a little bit of time for us to share some good news with you, and also want to specifically thank Jonathan Talbot and also Eric Hotzeller, because they've been very involved as we move through the DCFA process as a nonprofit to support OWU with a 6 megawatt solar on-campus system and a 2 megawatt battery system. This will enable OWU to mitigate the volatility of the market and have budget certainty. Also, the reliability with all the AI systems coming online in the greater Columbus area for additional resiliency and reliability. Moreover, it will enable OWU to attract perhaps more students because they'll be the leader in Ohio in terms of on-campus renewable energy, and we think that's a wonderful thing, but I wanted to turn it over to Mr. Lopello for his comments.
I'm kind of following a hard act to follow there. Thank you, Aaron. From our perspective, we not only see this as an energy conservation matter, but we also see it as an educational opportunity for our students. We've already engaged our faculty in regards to expanding their curriculum to allow students to better learn about solar energy, and all kind of concepts that are related to that. And they've been diligently working on that since we started to first talk about this many months ago. So there's a level of excitement on our campus, there usually is, but it's incredibly heightened right now about this project. Its significance to our infrastructure, but more importantly, its significance to the educational process. And we view this as a win-win on both sides, not only from the conservation side, but also from the educational opportunities that this is presenting. So I too thank everybody that was involved in this. This has been a very extensive project, and we're almost nearing its conclusion in terms of the negotiations, and we're very excited about it. And we thank you again for the opportunity to be here today.
Thank you. Any questions, comments?
Just a statement. It's my understanding there's no liability on the part of the county, and just want, for the record, I want to make sure that's stated. And that's the only thing I want to just get on the record.
Thank you.
Yeah, and to the finance authority either.
And good
Oh,
point.
that's right, yeah.
There's no liability.
Correct.
But question, just kind of extension of that. Is there a liability to Ohio Wesleyan University on these bonds? Because the bonds are being issued to a partnership, a new creative partnership between Wesleyan and your group. So is there any, or what is the liability to Ohio Wesleyan?
I will speak to that. There's a separate entity known as Provident Resources Group, and they are the provider. We're the developer. Provident Resources Group holds the liability. We further backstop directly to OWU any shortfalls, and there's multiple levels, a line of credit, bonding, additional mitigation strategies that we've negotiated with OWU. So no long-term liability to OWU. That's borne by Provident Resources Group as the provider and GRP as the developer, but primarily by GRP as the developer.
Okay. Not sure I understood your answer.
Okay, let me try again.
Is there liability to Ohio Wesleyan University?
No.
No,
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
sorry, we kind of went around.
Oh,
Yeah,
The answer much simpler.
Yeah, just
answer
no.
than
yeah, yeah. Okay.
Any other questions? Vote, please.
Okay, well, this was the introduction. I do have a resolution I can read to set the hearing date, if you would
Okay.
like to do that now, too.
Oh, that's right.
Resolution number 25-577, in the matter of setting the date and time for a public hearing with respect to the proposed issuance by the Delaware County Finance Authority of special obligation revenue bonds for the benefit of PRG OWU Energy LLC.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Again, Eric Hostetler. The resolution before you is just to set the notice, or set the hearing that needs to occur under the Internal Revenue Code, because these are tax-exempt bonds that will be issued by the Finance Authority. So this board, as the local governmental entity under the Internal Revenue Code, will have to hold what's called a TEFRA hearing. So the resolution you're approving today is not for the issuance of the bonds, it's for setting that hearing and approving the notice that will need to be published. And this notice will be published on our website next week, and the hearing will be on August 18th.
Okay.
Vote on motion 25-577. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yep, thanks.
For item number 8, Director Fischel has an update for the commissioners.
Good morning, Commissioners. Jeff Fischel, Director of EMS, Delaware County. Originally, I was slated to come here and talk to you about our CAPC accreditation, but a few other things have happened since getting that on the agenda that I'd also like to speak about today. And apologize. I'm pretty proud of the team and all the work they've done, so I had to prepare a little something here. But I am incredibly proud of the team here at Delaware County EMS and grateful for the honor of leading them. I'm equally thankful to our fellow departments under the Board of Commissioners, each of whom, through their own individual excellence, helped EMS achieve several recent and significant milestones that I'd like to highlight. Recently, Delaware County EMS was awarded the highest recognition from the American Heart Association, earning the gold standard with honor roll designations for both heart attack and stroke care. The recognition reflects our team's consistent commitment to excellence and time-sensitive, life-saving care. Additionally, we received a new national accreditation through CAPCE, which is the Commission on Accreditation for Pre-Hospital Education, which essentially we had a third party come in and accredit our educational team and our clinical team. This makes us one of the few agencies in the nation and the only government agency and EMS agency in Ohio to hold this distinction. And just a week ago, we hosted a site visit from CAS, the Commission on Accreditation of Ambulance Services, as part of our every 3-year reaccreditation process. While formal approval will come at their August board meeting, the reviewers awarded us a perfect score with 0 deficiencies. To the best of our knowledge, Delaware County EMS is now the only public EMS agency in the state of Ohio to be duly accredited by both CAS and CAPCE. It's a tremendous honor and one that did not happen by chance. These accomplishments are only possible through a team approach, from Delcom to facilities to fleet to legal. Eric Hochstetler, he's still sitting back there. HR and more. Each department has played a critical role in supporting our efforts. Your collaboration, responsiveness, and professionalism directly contributed to our success, and we are stronger for it. A tremendous thank you goes out to the field staff who are the face of our organization, who carry out our mission 24/7, rain or shine. It is their dedication and consistency that ensure we meet and exceed the performance benchmarks each and every day. And I'd like to offer a special recognition to one individual who has been instrumental in our accreditation efforts. Ben Berger, if you could stand. While Ben will humbly say he was just doing his job, his impact has been extraordinary. Among many responsibilities, Ben oversees our compliance and accreditation programs. He led the charge in securing our first ever CAPCE accreditation and ensured that we earned a perfect score on our recent CAS reaccreditation. He submitted thousands of pages of documentation, ensured we exceeded more than 300 national standards, and facilitated one of the smoothest CAS visits we've ever received. Or we've ever experienced. So to put this into perspective, there are between 15,000, 20,000 EMS agencies in the United States, depending on which platform you try to draw the data from. Only 187 hold CAS accreditation, and even fewer are accredited by both CAS and CAPCE. We are very honored and humbled when one of the on-site reviewers, who himself has conducted more than 250 on-site reviews, told us that within the world of accredited EMS agencies, he called Delaware County EMS elite. So why does this matter, and why is this important to me as a director? Because I believe that the public trust, that with the public trust comes public accountability. EMS is mobile healthcare. We operate in a high-risk, high-accountability environment. That means we must constantly seek excellence, push for continuous improvement, and ensure that we're being objectively assessed by independent, non-biased organizations. Third-party validation and accreditation are essential, not just for checking a box, but for proving it. So independent verification of quality. Anyone can claim excellence, but third-party accreditation removes bias and provides objective proof that we meet or exceed the national standards. It means our claims are not just words, they're validated for a formal, rigorous assessment. The citizens we serve, the elected officials who support us, and the agencies we work alongside all deserve assurance that we meet a certain standard of quality and accountability. Accreditation provides that assurance and builds confidence that taxpayer dollars are being used wisely and effectively. The success that we've achieved was made possible through relentless dedication of our team and the strong support of the county and its departments. And I thank you, the commissioners, for standing with us throughout the process. So with that being said, I'd like to recognize the team behind me, and I'm here to answer any questions that you might have.
Any other specific people who you'd like to recognize? Jeff?
Well, each and every person behind me has in some way played a role in
Okay.
this. There's also individuals who aren't here, like Captain Glenn Keating, our QA officer who submitted for our Mission Lifeline Award. He works alongside of Scott Gano, our education captain, who ensures that the education and the timeliness is being provided to the field staff. They're overseen by Assistant Chief Rachel Cox. And then obviously you have your operations, the people who are out in the field delivering the care, who do an outstanding job, overseen by Operations Chief Jeremy Miller. And they give me the honor of getting to stand up here and talk about them while they do all the work.
I'll just make
Commissioners?
a quick comment. I spoke to a few of them out in the audience, hallway, and asked them how many wanted to speak. They all wanted to speak, and we
They
decided
all
to spend
wanted,
the
that's
time,
right.
we wouldn't bother with that. But I just want to say thank you to the job you do, those present and those that aren't present here today. And we're all very proud of our system and how we operate in our county, and we feel blessed. So thank you.
Commissioners, Tracy Davies, Administrator, I just want to chime in. Don Houston, Matt Brown, and I had the opportunity to sit in the debriefing with the on-site reviewers. As Director Fischel mentioned, they were so complimentary of everything that we do at EMS, but one thing I particularly wanted to note was just, they talked about the quality of our employees and visiting the stations and what great employees we have and how knowledgeable they were. So I wanted to pass that along and thank the team because they do an outstanding job. And as a resident of Delaware County, I'm thankful that if anything would ever happen to my family, that you all would be there.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't have a whole lot to add. Thank you all. This is, again, a repeat recognition. So you guys are not only getting to the gold standard, but maintaining it, which can be extremely difficult to do. So again, thank you all. And again, on behalf of our residents, we really appreciate the outstanding work you do.
Absolutely. I mean, to have our residents receive such stellar care is so important. And just thank you so much. And I want to make sure you come back then after the CAS board votes in August on the latest award. So we can honor you too when it's official. But thank you, every single person part of EMS. Thank you so much for your dedication.
Who was it that was antsy to speak?
I tried to get them, and there was nobody raised their hand, so.
Yeah, they said you always get to come up and speak.
I
So
was
sometime,
trying to
yeah.
share.
Yeah, yeah, I'm sure.
Do you want to do a picture, Jeff?
Yes,
Have a
please.
plaque or anything?
We don't have anything in hand to present today,
Okay,
or
so
to hold today, but I'd
we'll
love to
wait.
get a photo,
Their
yes.
board votes in August.
Yeah,
on
I
it,
didn't
so,
think we'd have anything official just yet.
Yeah,
Did you still want a picture, or
Give a picture?
it doesn't? Okay.
Yeah, let's
Wanna
do a
get a
picture,
picture?
why not? We'll do a
Sure.
picture.
okay.
They're all here.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
okay.
We'll put Ben Berger in the center.
Yes.
Since you're in the white shirt, you'd be the beacon of tall people up front. Tall people up front, and you're the beacon. Oh, yeah. Good. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Thank you.
Jeff, you have one more item. Jeff, don't leave.
Director Fischel, don't run away. Resolution number 25-578, in the matter of ranking the proposals submitted for the Delaware County Emergency Medical Services Medicaid Ambulance Supplemental Payment Program.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Morning, Commissioners. Jeff Fischel, Delaware County. In front of you is a resolution that I am presenting to you to accept the bid from PCG, Public Consulting Group, to be the contractor for our ambulance supplemental provider program. They were the only submittal, but they're also the current company that we work with now. We're very happy with their services, and I recommend them.
You've been happy with the transition they've made?
Yes.
Okay, vote please.
Vote on motion 25-578. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Jeff.
Jeff.
Resolution number 25-579, in the matter of certification of delinquent accounts to the county auditor for accounts to be assessed to payable year 2026 taxes.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Morning, Commissioners. Tiffany Mag, Director of Environmental Services. This is the February through April billing cycle. We're certifying $186,000, or $186,072, which is 4.31% of our accounts. It's pretty much in line with what we typically certify, between
And it
4 and
stays the same
5%.
every.
It really does, yeah. We do increase our follow-up with the delinquent customers, which has improved our numbers a little bit. We're currently at 31% of our customers are on automatic payments, which is a good thing. And then also 2024, we did collect a total of 100.9% of the total funds that were certified. So overall, we eventually get the money. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah.
So with that, I recommend your approval.
All right, vote please.
Vote on motion 25-579. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Next up, we have Director Mag with her monthly approval update.
Great, thanks, Jennifer.
You're welcome.
So we had a very busy July. We had quite a few new plans come in, as well as subdividers agreements and then some approvals as well. So starting off with the plans, Oaks at Berlin is a new project. It's just 20 single-family lots by CBS Construction. This is off of Pyatt and Glenmead area. And then we had the courtyards at Big Walnut. Section 1 at 2 is a new 80-lot EPCON development over at Big Walnut Road and State Route 3. And then Redwood, you've seen this one on session several times. They're continuing through. This is an apartment complex, 201 units in this next phase. And then Courtyards at Evans Farm is another EPCON development. This is 147 units off of Old State Road, just across from Sunglow Drive, kind of just south of our Peach Blow pump station. And then into the subdividers agreements, Eagle Creek, this is the Pulte development off of 3Bs and a K. You've seen this on session several months in a row now, so they're continuing through phase 2 as well as phase 3 on this item number 1 as well as item number 6. And then Ravines at Meadow Ridge, phases 3 and 4. This is an apartment complex up off of 3Bs and K and the future Sunbury Parkway. This is a metro project. And then Berlin Farms West, this is the MI development you've also seen on session for several months in a row now. They're kind of just continuing through their phases. This is the one that's up off of Berlin Station Road in just west of Pyatt Road. Clarkshaw Crossing, this is off of Sawmill Parkway near Hyatt's. This is the project that we had to get the sewer under the roundabout, 24 units in this next phase. And then Berlin Farms West, once again, they're section 7 and 9. They've got quite a bit going on up there in that same development. And then into the acceptances, residents at Gulf Village. This is another Metro residential hotel over in Powell. There are 72 units in this residential hotel. And then finally, the last one is that Berlin Farms West project again, just the acceptance of those sewers for that project. So overall, these numbers are kind of preliminary because we're not quite through July yet, but single family, 72 new connections, multifamily, 65 new connections, a total of 137, which was our highest July since 2005. So very, very busy month. We stand at a roughly 978 new units year to date. We have budgeted 1,481, so we're likely going to exceed our budget again. So things are pretty busy. So with that, I'll take any questions.
No, just thank you.
Lot going on.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
thanks.
very busy, thanks.
That brings us to item number 12. Resolution number 25-580. A resolution to proceed with submission of the question of levying a renewal of an existing tax with an increase in excess of the 10 mil limitation for the purpose of establishment and operation of a 911 system.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Morning, Commissioners. Justin Avi, Director of Finance. This is a follow-up item to the resolution of necessity for the 911 levy that was adopted earlier this week. And this resolution would authorize the placement of a levy on the November ballot, and it'll include a renewal of the existing 0.68 mils with an increase of 0.05 mils for consideration by the electorate.
Okay, any questions?
I
Vote,
think
please.
we said it all on
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Vote on motion 25-580. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye,
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Great, thank you.
thank you.
We do have an other business item this morning, resolution number 25-581, in the matter of appointing a member to the Liberty Grand New Community Authority Board of Trustees.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Hi, good morning, Commissioners. Jane Hawes, Director of Communications. You have before you, this is a resolution, the need for which came up basically yesterday afternoon. Liberty Grand New Community Authority recently had a vacancy occur on the board with Kevin Vaughn, previously of Liberty Township, who had served on there. He has resigned from that seat. The board is having a meeting relatively soon, so we needed to get someone appointed. And Justin Navi very generously has offered to step in, and we recommend his appointment.
Great.
And we're going to get a speech from Justin on this topic.
Vote, please.
Vote on motion 25-581. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye,
Thank you.
thank you.
Brings us to administrator reports.
Nothing for me today, thank you.
I have nothing, thank you.
Mr. Hostetler is busy with other matters, I think. No report, he said. Commissioner Merrill.
I really don't have anything other than regional planning is tonight, so I'll leave it at that.
We did have our land bank board meeting Monday afternoon. Really not a whole lot to report. The 4 applications that we submitted back in March for round 3 of the brownfield have not officially been turned down by the ODOD, but it doesn't look likely they'll get funded. And, for various reasons, but I guess the good news, if there is any, is that the state did renew brownfield remediation funding in this latest budget that they just passed, and they added in demolition grant funding, again, to each county with a guarantee to each county over the next couple of years. So, in all likelihood, those that likely aren't going to get approved in that last round, we can submit in the next round and hopefully get them approved. And just kind of FYI, we're going to work on publicizing this new next round of grants for brownfield and demo applications. It'll likely open up in the fall when the applications can be submitted. So again, kind of spread the word to the various jurisdictions, nonprofits, for-profits, all can apply, for these grants. And we'll get details as we learn them. We'll get details out, but likely it'll be open in the fall. And each county gets $1 million for brownfield, $500,000 for demo. So we've probably demoed or remediated 20 properties, something, around the county in the previous 3 rounds.
Yeah.
And so it's been a nice success. We've had some good projects get approved and things get funded and then things get fixed.
Things get fixed, yeah.
So anyway, that's the latest.
great.
Really, that's all we had with that was the main thing with land bank.
Okay. Went to the Local Emergency Planning Committee, otherwise known as LEPC, on Tuesday. And Scott, who really is in charge of, well, he's one of the main movers behind LEPC. He made a big point, and I just want to emphasize this, that we really appreciate all the help that Jane and Eric gave in planning this last exercise, LEPC exercise. These exercises are very important to keep everybody current on what could happen if there's a spill or another type of emergency. And I believe that Jane and Eric actually planned the event because we were seeing a breakdown as far as people understanding the importance of communication among various entities. And Jane can speak. Would you like to explain a little bit about what you did? That would be great, because we are all very grateful for your help, and it went very smoothly.
Yeah, no, they're great to work with. The whole group at EMA and the local emergency planning committee pulls in people from throughout the community who get involved. But this one, what they tend to do each year, they have to do training exercises. And this particular one, they were sort of testing themselves on a number of what they call pillars of emergency planning. And one of them this time was the public information, communications aspect of it. And we basically sort of simulate that it was a train derailment and hazmat spill as part of it. And we have people, we had Sydney Herbert from Orange Township, their communications person, but then Brandy Orsini from our prosecutor's office assisted her, and Jamie Hops also did. And they were the PIOs for the event, and we just sort of create a number of scenarios. We had two people, well, one person actually from the Delaware Gazette who was playing the part of media, and then another PIO, Lee Yoakum from the city of Delaware, who also did. And he was great because he could be very much a jerk if you wanted to with it. So he did. And he was very, very challenging for them to work with. And it's just sort of like, as more information comes in, how do they handle it? And we create this scenario with using social media, their website, all of that. So it's just kind of a whirlwind sort of a thing that we create.
That's great. And it went very smoothly.
It did. Yeah, it really did. Scott Stewart from EMA did an outstanding job. He was sort of the overall coordinator with this, and he did a fantastic job. So,
well,
yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much
Yeah.
for coming up with it and the various scenarios and,
Yeah, no, it's fun
pulling
for
everything
us.
together. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. All right. We do have need for executive.
We do. Resolution number 25-582, in the matter of adjourning into executive sessions for consideration of pending or imminent litigation.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 25-582. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye. We're now recessed.